Oliver still can't hear you, bud. cones. Go to stream settings and unmute mic. I had the same issue first time streaming PS5 as well.
This is where the problem lies. However, for some reason, everybody's microphone mute thing to mute. So what you want to do when you go live stream is you want to click X on this microphone button right here and click it until it says mute microphone. That's what. So yeah, guys, you want to go ahead and click that microphone button where it says unmute microphone. Click unmute, and when you know how you know it's working now is where it says mute microphone. All right. So after that, you can go to your screen. You can see your microphone is now being heard on your broadcast, and what you can basically do now is live stream with your voice. Alright guys, so that's the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like and subscribe.
I can't do anything right. But what? Audio output. No. No. What do you mean? For fuck's sake. I got nothing but problems with this fucking thing. I have nothing but absolute problems. What? Let me talk about work while oh dear lord. Sound. Oh dear lord. There we go. Sound. Oh my god. I'm so sorry about that, guys. I really am. I am really, really bloody sorry. I've tried everything. But you're able to hear me now. But my god. Oh. I literally went through every single setting absolute possible. But thanks to Mansell, I finally we figured something out in the end. But I am deeply apologise for that complete utter mishap. But we are live in Japan. Jensen's just coming in now. Lost Souls is coming in now. Mike's staying out for obvious reasons because Jensen is pitting. Of course, Jensen is going to be entitled to win the World Championship today. We've got the safety car because Melema has crashed out. So that's the reason we've got a safety car. We've only got 11 drivers in today. But I really need to learn how to stream on a PS5. I really do. It's not easy. It really, really isn't easy. On the PS4 it's so much more easier. This is like bloody trying to figure out how to start a rocket ship. Oh, for Christ's sake. So Jensen's gone into the soft tyre, Mike's still on the medium. Lost Souls and Jensen. So Lost Souls and Laser, I can't even get my names right now. Lost Souls and Laser. It's third and fourth. Mansell in fifth. Macaulay in sixth, reserves today. Game Boy seventh, Nelly in eighth. QVR Brand in ninth, and Elixir Tarek is in 10th place. For Jensen to win the championship today, he needs Laser to finish outside the top six. for Jensen to win the championship. That's how it stands. So Micah Jensen is with Rebel 1-2. We've got Mercedes 3 and 4. Welcome to Suzuka, everyone. Welcome to Suzuka. If you just joined us, I had an absolute massive meltdown with all the settings on the PS5's console, but we got there in the end. So the only person that stopped is Mike. You can see Macaulay is pitting, so let's watch this stop. He doesn't want to go onto the soft tyres. He's going to be changing onto the hard compound tyres. We go straight to the end. He's going to serve his 5-second penalty. So Macaulay is going to go to the end. But there's the... Oh dear. I'm absolute mad. If you can probably hear in the background, that's my brother talking to his friends. So if you do hear my brother, I do apologise. Got a house full tonight. That's another thing we have. I said Tarak has a 5-second penalty. Looks like McCoy has a little bit of a bump with him. So safety car. Oh sure. Excuse me. It's now coming in the end of this lap. It should be coming in the end of this lap, of course. Let's see what happens at the restart. Once again, guys, I truly apologise for all of the mishap, all of the... You see a blank blue screen most of the stream, but I've been really trying to work hard how to get my voice to be switching on into the stream, and now I've finally figured it out. It's all done now. So just about to get underway with Mike leading the group. And is he going to let his teammate through? That's the question. Back underway again. Mike and Jensen are underway. And as you can see, Mike is playing the teammate game. He's letting Jensen through. So that means Mike is going to play the defending game. Oh, Lost Souls going for a diving move there on one of the Red Bulls on Mike. But Mike defending off superbly. We've got some action in the background. That's QBR Brandon and Exit Tarak going side by side. And them two negotiated the corners superbly. Then we've got Lost Souls now in the Mercedes. He's going to try and do all he can to cash down Mike's Red Bull, because he doesn't want to let Jensen to get away. Lost Souls has been all through seasons of bad luck recently. He wants to rectify them today. Jensen 1.2 seconds ahead of the pack already on his uber fresh soft tyre. It's going to play. Mike is playing the team game for Red Bull. He wants to score back some points for Red Bull as possible with Jensen. Laser currently in 4th place right now. He's been hounded at the moment by Mansell. We're gonna look at these two now, Mansell and Laser. So Laser, in 4th place. Mansell behind him. And Nelly right now, these two are rivals in GP2. They're about to go tug of war once more. Nelly and Mansell very close together at 10th of a second. Nelly's now having a little look at Mansell. Down the inside into the chicane. It's nip and tuck between the two. They're giving each other respect. And that's Nelly into 5th place now. He's going to try and chase down the Mercs. Speaking of the Mercs, We got Lost Souls and Laser having a little bit of a squabble. They need to really play it, but look at these two. Nelly and Mansell have been able to make contact, I think, in turns 1 and 2. And I think Mansell's got ahead. And look at this, now Nelly is in all sorts of bother because that's his teammate behind his exit, Tarek. Tarek trying to get past the Williams, but the Williams holds on, only just though. And Game Boy's now into 6th place, down a hand down Mansell. He's on the medium compound, he's got a bit of fresher tyre on him. We got a bit of a scrap down there in the lower positions with the two Williams and the Ferrari of Macaulay. And we got to, and that's Nelly and problems again. Nelly's having real serious issues with that Williams, trying to cope himself at the moment. He's now back down to 10th now. All he tries will be scoring points, of course, but where and in which order we do not know. So Macaulay now, he needs to take down QBR Brad. Sorry, I'm yawning so much, I had a long day. So, Macaulay now, running on board with the Ferrari. Can he get past QBR Brad? Brad's getting away though, brilliantly well on the medium compound time. We're going to go to Game Boys, because he's now on the back of Mansell. Mansell versus the Aston Martin of Game Boys. Game Boys now pushes on. Mansell with great traction coming out of the final chicane. Gives himself all a bit of headroom between him and the Aston Martin. Just go to Lost Souls, because now he's on the back of Mike again. No surprise really, because Mike's on 10 lap on medium compound tyre. We got a red flag out. I don't know who that's for, but that could be for Nelly Shirai. Nelly Shirai's gone off. He's come back onto the track now, coming out to turn 2. So we've got Lost Souls now chasing down Mike. Mike playing the team game, of course. Jensen 3.7 ahead. He's doing what he can to win this championship, but with Laser in 4th place right now, it's not going to do it for him. He needs Laser to be outside of the top 6. Top 6 or better. I think that's what it is anyway, but look at Lost Souls really chasing down that Red Bull of Mike. Jensen is romping away at the moment in that other Red Bull, giving that all sense of a gap. Metzi Mike playing the long game. So look at this here, comes Lost Souls down with the DRS now. It's going to come onto the back of Mike. It's going down the inside with a very dangerous move. And that's Lost Souls gone into the wall. And that brings Laser up into 3rd place. And Mansell into 4th place now. I mean, still getting handled by Game Boys. Big attempted lunge there from Lost Souls. Lost Souls in all sorts of bother. And Lost Souls, I think he's out. He is. Lost Souls has left the session. Unfortunate for him there. That's not what he wanted. And the bad luck continues for Lost Souls. And that brings his teammate up into 3rd place now. Jensen will not be liking that. But the big thing is, he's still got to get past Mike. And Mike is not an easy car to pass. He's very good defending with his car, is Mike. So Laser's got a bit of a job to do. Mansell's just chipping away 2.4 seconds behind, 2.5 seconds behind this group of cars. So he'll be pretty much fine, of course. But he's getting hounded by that Aston Martin. The Game Boys at home. He's going to be a little bit sweaty, to say the least. Game Boys now trying to get the slipstream from the McLaren of Mansell. There's Mansell's car right there. There's the Aston Martin, both powered by Mercedes engines. As they're hard on the brakes now, flying into these beautiful section, the Great Chicane. And now, who's got a better drive? Looks like Game Boys has got the better drive out of the corner there. As they're going to go hard on the brakes now. Into turn 2. Flying through the beautiful S's. This is where the driver's hands will be really working on their wheels and the controllers. Jensen 3-second penalty, but that's not going to bother him too much. He's 5.3 ahead. Jensen now on the back of Mike still, but he still can't get past that Red Bull. As you still watch Game Boys still trying to chase down Mansell. It's still about under a second between the two. We've got Nelly, we've got Hamilton, Macaulay. Macaulay's gone off, and Macaulay is having problems trying to get traction on that Ferrari. Tourette's closing down on him. So we're going to go back to Game Boys and Mansell, who's going through Spoon Corner at the moment. Look, Mansell's got a bit of a drive out of that corner there. He is on the hard compound tyre, so fit and the freshest tyre out of the top 5 on the hard compound tyre. So theoretically, he'll be in the lead once all the others stop, of course. But theoretically, Laser doesn't have to stop as well, because he's on that hard compound tyre as well. So Laser is in a very good position to win the Grand Prix, but it's still Mike in front of him, stalling him up. We go to Mansell, and look at Game Boys getting really, really close to that McLaren. That McLaren, that papaya orange McLaren, still holding on as they right on board with the McLaren on Mansell. There's Game Boys behind him. As you can see, you can just see the Aston Martin just moving left to right underneath that rear wing of that McLaren. Macaulay's is retired in the pitch, so we've gone down to 9 drivers remaining. Bataleza and Mike. Mike, a little bit of overstay there. Is that the tyres starting to burn away? Jensen about 5.8 seconds now, but ahead of these two. So Mike doing a very good job of being a roadblock to Jensen. For Jensen, sorry. And look at this, can Jensen be close enough for the DRS? He's 3 tenths of a second, but it's all about the drive out of that chicane. Mike defends hard. Laser swings down right a bit to see if he can get past that Red Bull. Red Bull, Game Boys has gone past the McLaren and Mansell, but has he done it before the DRS straight? It's been on the DRS straight. Here comes Laser on the back of Mike now. Mike is closing up ever more to Laser. Laser swings past the Red Bull, and we got Mansell trying to swing past the Aston Martin, and he does. But Game Boy's down the inside into turn 2. Can he get the move done now? But no, Mansell retakes the place and gets past the Aston Martin of Game Boys. Good move from Mansell around the outside. And now he's going to try and chase after the other 2 cars of Laser and Mike. Now Laser's been free now. He's got the chase in his hands to chase down Jensen. Jensen does not want Laser to be there. But look at Mike trying to close in hard on Jensen's Mercedes. Can he get the move done? I think Mike now with the trying to use every inch of power from that Red Bull. Is getting very close, he is. But he will not overtake the car through Spoon Corner, because that's nowhere near an overtaking zone. We've got to wait till the DRS straight. As we look at this, it's so tantalizing close for Mike. He can smell the blood of that Mercedes. Can he get the move done? Hard on the brakes now into the famous chicane where N. Senna and Alain Prost had an accident. 5 people watching the stream. Thank you all for watching. As we got Mike now closing in, but look at the drive Laser has out of that chicane. He's well and safe from the Red Bull. Mansell is well and safe enough on the Aston Martin of Game Boys. Game Boys closes in more. Jensen leads by 5.5 seconds ahead of the Mercedes. Mike's 6 tenths behind him at the moment. What Jensen needs is Laser to make an almighty error, a spin or something for him to win the World Championship. Or for Mike to put a humongous amount of pressure on that Mercedes. And there we go, on this acceleration now, and we got a nice shot of Mike's car following Laser's Mercedes. It's a great shot, isn't it? As they go around Spoon Corner. Mercedes versus Red Bull. That's not the first time we heard that in the real Formula 1 campaign, isn't it? Let's run on board with Mike. Let's see how good Laser is on the traction zone. Looks like Game Boys made a mistake. Game Boys made a mistake. And Mansell will get past Game Boys. And he'll get the DRS as well for good measure. But Game Boys is still there though. Can he get the Aston Martin close enough? I don't think he is. When Mansell's DRS was still open. Mansell keeps the 4th place. Excuse me. Mike now closing more and more on Laser's Mercedes. Jensen leads by 6.5 seconds. Mike's did extremely well at the moment to keep in touch with Laser's Mercedes with 16 laps on medium tyres. As the more that Mansell Game Boys keep fighting, their gap is going to be even more increased. So Mike and Jensen trying to team up on that Mercedes, but looks like Jensen's sprinted away as they go running on board with Mike's Red Bull. As you can see, the Mercedes is just there, but it's just not close enough for him to overtake yet. So these two will have to wait till the DRS zone. So on the traction, it's all about who's got the best amount of power. Looks like Mike is just a bit close enough to attack Laser. Is it enough for him to close in on it? It's 4 tenths of a second, 5 tenths of a second. And look at this, Laser is just done enough to keep Mike from arm's reach. What about these two? These two are not from arm's reach there. Push elbow to elbow. And Mike and Game Boys have swung around the outside of Mansell. Poor cameraman there, I know. But look at that, Game Boys now back into 4th place. And trying to cash down this one. But look at Mansell. Mansell's gone past Game Boys again. Good fighting from the McLaren and the Aston Martin. Let's keep an eye on these two for a moment, shall we? Mike and Laser still very close together. Looks like Mansell's just got away just a bit. These two are very close together though. Look at Mike keeping Laser honest. Putting all ounce of pressure on that Merc. I wonder how Laser's going through right now. 18 laps out, 17 gone. Exit to wreck with a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Here comes Mike now, closing in more on the Mercedes of Laser. Jensen in for a stop now. So Mike and Jensen. So Mike needs to hope. Well, Jensen needs to hope that Mike can hold up Laser long enough just yet, but Laser goes a bit wide through turn 2. Is now the pressure mounting, I wonder? Jensen's moving all the way down to 6th place on soft compounded tyres. It's got a bit of tracking to do to cash down QVR Brad, which shouldn't take him long. Here comes Mike now on the back of Laser and Mike giving all their all. Mike still putting the pressure around on Laser, but when is Mike going to stop? For Mike's answer, not yet. Jensen's is now starting to close in on that gap in QVR Brad. Mansell's got a bit of a gap on Game Boys now. So when Mike pits, Mansell will be in 2nd place. Jensen it's just reached Spoon corner. Mike and Laser as Laser got the drive, and I got Mike's pitting now. Mike is pitting now, so is this going to put pressure on the Mercedes? I wonder. We're watching Game Boys now. This promotes QVR, Game Boys and Mansell up into second place now. And of course it pushed Jensen up into fifth place, still chasing down QVR. Brad Laser's got a 7-second advantage now over these two. 7 laps, about 8 laps to go now until the end of this race. We do not know what's going to happen next. It's going to be really tight between the two championship contenders. We got a yellow flag at centre 1. This time looks like a Red Bull, and it looks like it's Mike. It is. Mike has gone off at a very difficult corner there. Unlucky there for him. And you can see Jensen is closing in more and more to QVR Brad. There's Brad's Haas. And he does not want to see a Red Bull with super fresh soft tyres behind him. And there's Mansell. There's Game Boys. So Jensen's closing in on the 3 of them. They're all separated by a second. Jensen with the fastest lap, no surprise there. So Mansell leading this group of cars. There's Mansell, Game Boys and Brad. And there's Jensen close behind. 1.5 seconds between the two. Jensen's closing in on him at a fast rate of knots. It's all down to luck and perseverance. All about confidence. As they reach towards the hairpin turn, or they call it Kamui Corner, an honouring of Kamui Kobayashi. And Brad is close ever more to Game Boys, and look at Jensen behind. He is closed ever more, and QVR Brad is in the DRS zone. If Jensen can keep the pressure up here, he can get past Brad and no problems at all, and he'll bring the chase down to Game Boys. And as you can see, from Jensen's view, he's not far away. He can see the Aston Martin ahead of the Haas. Jensen's best finish will be a second place most if he can get past these group of cars very quickly. And here comes Jensen's first victim is QVR Brad. Down the inside he goes, and Jensen will move into 4th place. Jensen's got that 3-second penalty on him. Oh no, what's happened to Brad? Brad's gone off. Brad has gone off, and now Shirai's closing in on him, so Brad's going to be all sorts of bother. And look at Jensen all over the back of Game Boys. 0.3 of a second between the two. Jensen with the purple first sector is now closing in on the Aston Martin of Game Boys. Game Boys looks behind. He can see that white and red Red Bull right behind him. He does not want to be there in this Game Boys. He does not want a Red Bull right behind him. There's Mansell. You know he's thinking, don't you? He doesn't want a Red Bull behind as well. Laser right now is just reached towards looks like Laser just reached the chicane, I think. No, there's Laser now. He's just about to approach the chicane. Right now, going back to this fight between Jensen and Game Boys. Jensen's going to get to the DRS straight. This is Jensen's final season in SFR, and he wants to win it with a championship under his belt. running on board with Game Boys. And here comes Jensen with the drive. Game Boys goes onto the grass. It's going to cost a little bit of speed. And this will get that will be mincemeat for Jensen. Now he's going to take down Mansell now. Mansell in second place now. Laser 9.2 ahead. The gap's too big for Jensen to catch. This is all about Jensen and his catch to second place. He needs to gain 3 seconds of Mansell to get the second. Jensen really touched the car in. The Red Bull working hard underneath him. There you can see Mansell's McLaren in front of him. He's working really hard with his hands, I believe. Working out controller, let us know tomorrow, because that is one feisty Red Bull right behind him. Jensen, who's had a terrific season. Can he get that Red Bull past the McLaren, I wonder? He's pushing really hard. The yellow flag set to 1. That will be for a stricken Williams. The Elixir Tarek has gone off again. But looking at Jensen now on the back of Mansell's McLaren. This will be a crucial pass for him because he knows he can't catch Laser, but he can still reclaim second. But he needs to be almighty quick to stick ahead of Mansell's McLaren. Jensen flies through the S's. Laser's too far ahead for Laser to catch. Look at Jensen really pushing hard. Yellow flag set to 2. That's 44. Exit to wreck once more. It is. Exit to wreck is retired on track. But there's Laser. Controlling the race as ever. Look at Laser, 8.6. Let's have a look at the pens. You can see 3 seconds for 2 drivers, which is Jensen and Game Boys. Let's go back to QVR Game Boys and Mansell, because I think those two are about to have another squabble. You can see Jensen pulling away as ever from Mansell. But this looks like it's going to be Laser's victory. It's pretty much a certain. But what about these two? Fight for the podium spots. Well, technically Jensen's in that fight for the podium spots. At the moment, Mansell's guaranteed second place. This will be his best result of the season. But it's still a long way to go yet. Nationwide, 3 seconds. That's 3 drivers hitting the penalty list. It's still 1.2 seconds between the two cars. Mansell's been almightily impressive in GP1. Bit of a slow start, but now he's really gained pace here in the Ultimate Division. And Game Boys picks up another 3 seconds, so that's 6 seconds worth of penalties now for Game Boys. Jensen now puts the gap down to 7.9 seconds between the two. Game Boys is now about under a second of the McLaren of SFR Mansell. Mansell holds on even more. Gets a good drive around the chicane now. Game Boys trying to close in even more now. 1 second between the two. Can Game Boys get close enough? No. It's not enough for DRS just yet for him. 1.1 seconds, so just about a second's gap. It's tantalizingly close. as we're riding with Mansell now. Jensen's long gone, 2.9 seconds ahead, but it's still not enough. Mansell still can claim second place, but I don't think it will now because Jensen's is over the 3-second window. So Mansell's best finish will be third place. He'll be matching his best result, barring if Jensen makes any mistakes, which he rarely does. 3 seconds, 3.3 seconds now between the two. Laser about to hit into the final sector of this track. Laser's been outstanding in this race. Even though I did miss the first 7 laps due to very bad problems. Laser now 7 seconds ahead of his championship rival. Flying through. Thank you, Adash. Thank you so much for the comment. Laser swings through the SS for the last time. The Mercedes fans in the grandstand will be cheering him on. The penalties as it stands. Laser's got 3 seconds. Well, sorry, Jensen got 3 seconds. Game Boy 6. Nelly Shirai has 3. It's not going to pressurize Laser too much. Jensen is now 4.4 seconds ahead of Mansell. Mansell will be securing that third place again. Mansell will be never for having 3 podiums in GP1 will be a realization for him. But Laser through the final few corners, going through Spoon for the one last time. Laser swings through. Laser down the back stretch for one. Given that Mercedes engine all he's got for one last time, the championship will still go on. The championship will still rage on. Who is going to win the championship? We do not know. Laser now into the chicane. Laser towards the final corner. Laser will win the Japanese Grand Prix. The championship goes on. Jensen will be finishing in second place, barring the penalties. He'll be fine with that. Mansell will claim another third. Another great result for the Brit. Game Boys and the Aston Martin will be finishing 4th. Brad will finish 4th now because the Game Boys' penalties. But Mike, with that earlier mistake, he'll rue that mistake as well. He'll take the 6th place, and Nelly Shirai, he will take 7th. Game Boys will cross the line in 8th. Nelly Shirai will probably take fastest lap, and he does. Great result for Laser. The championship still rages on. Mansell with the driver of the day. He'll be very happy with that result. Finishing in P3. As the 3 Brits standing off the podium. And Laser will celebrate the Grand Prix as another victory in his pocket, and the championship still rages on to the next race. And now the best part of me, I'm going to add them in, which will be fun. Before that, we're going to look at the results after a 3/4 of a race showing for you guys. We got Laser in first, Jensen second, Mansell third, QVR Brad fourth, Game Boys in fifth, Mike is sixth, Shirai 7th, got Lost Souls in 8th, Tarek in 9th, Macaulay 10th, and Melima in 11th place. I thought I could do something there, but no matter. Anyways, I'm going to need to add these players into the party. Mansell should join this one because I am starting a voice chat with him, so he'll be fine with adding this one straight away. I just need to do Jensen now, which will be fun. And there's Jensen, there he is. I don't think Laser will be joining, I think. He's not normally a person for interviews, is Laser. He's more of a quiet man in the office. Just go to the showroom now, and we'll go on to the Red Bull of our winner. Just waiting for Jensen to join now. Mansell's joined us after another podium.
Hello again.
Hello again. You could cheer yourself up for a bit now. So just waiting on Jensen, and I don't think Jensen will be coming. If he is, then sweet. Whew. Normally, yeah. It's good to speak to you again, Mansell. It's been a while.
It has.
It's actually been a long, long time. Now work has caught up on us.
Yeah.
Right, I don't think... We'll interview you first, Mansell. If Jensen does come, then we'll interview her. But Mansell, well done on your result today. Well done for... Ah, here he is. Just as I say that, there he is. There he is. Hello, Jensen. Just waiting for him to get ourselves sorted. We'll go back on the Red Bull. The importance of live streaming in it. You never know what turns up. Just waiting for Jensen to get himself sorted.
I'm here.
There he is. So Jensen, second place. The championship race is on.
Yeah. I think after the safety cars, I was aiming to win today, but of course after the safety car, I think second was the most I was going to get. I was probably going to get the penalty. But I shouldn't have got a penalty anyway. I was backing off. I went off track and I backed off, and it still gave me the warning. So they're going to fix the track limits around this track. But yeah, in the end, tried to double soft, didn't work in the end. Laser got the most out of the hard tyres. But I think that it was soft tyres or nothing really, because my set wouldn't work with the hard tyres. It wouldn't get up to temp at all, so yeah, it was always going to be second place, so yeah, I'll take it.
And you're pretty much got to go to the next race as probably the next favourite, but do you think Laser can put him a late charge on you?
Well, he needs to outscore me by I think he needs to outscore me by, I think it's 8 points. He has to outscore me at Mexico by to win, to stay in the championship. So if I win at Mexico, would be perfect for me, and it's one of my good tracks. So
no wonder you're going in as the favourite.
Yeah. So if I win in Mexico, I'll win the championship. So that wouldn't be too bad.
And speaking of Mexico, you said it's gonna be a good track for you. Have you done any running? I know you've done a lot of league racing yourself. What's Mexico like on this game? Are you looking forward to it?
It is very. I really like Mexico on this game. So really like driving it. Of course, it isn't the most realistic compared to real life, but in my opinion, it's a bit more fun. So, yeah, just go there and aim to try and win the title.
Jensen, of course, going for his first championship here in SFR, and in your final farewell season, Jensen, because you're leaving us.
Yeah, cutting down on all the leagues, taking. Well, I'm only probably gonna stay in 2 or 3. Point wise, more try to take a little bit of a break from as much racing. So, yeah.
Mansell, another podium. 3 podiums in GP1. Did you thought that would be a realistic target?
No. My aim at the start of the season was, I think it was just get to like one top 5 throughout the season, but I think my pace has rapidly improved. I don't know how, but rapidly improved throughout the season, and this is the second podium in a row. So, yeah, I'll take it, of course.
Now, I know this sounds like a very bold question to you. Do you think you could? Do you think you could challenge next season for the championship?
It depends. It depends who I'm racing against. Obviously, Jensen, the quickest driver in SFR, is obviously leaving us at the end of the season, so it's going to be more interesting, I would say. Obviously, because he's just dominating this season. So I don't know. My aims at the moment still for next season probably get a top 5 in the championship, just because of how my pace is at the moment. But if I can improve again, it'll probably be top 3. But we'll see. It's very early expectations, but we'll see what happens.
So talk us through your race there, man. So what was your game plan going into Japan? Because you know me, man. So I had a very massive problem with my streaming setup on PS5, and I sorted it now.
Yeah.
Thanks to you, we sorted it. So it's a big shout out. So yeah, what was the game plan for the first 7 laps?
It wasn't intentional to start last on the grid. I tried to start my recordings because I forgot to start the recording, and I accidentally pressed the share button once, and it obviously put me into AI and everything like that, so I tried to back out of that as quickly as possible, and then as soon as I backed out of the AI, I was in the middle of the corner 130R, and I just lost it and went into a wall. So starting last, my game plan was there from going in easy, medium, softs, but an early safety car made me go into the hards, which I really didn't want to. And then literally for the rest of the race, I was just defending, because I had Game Boys and Nelly behind me on those mediums. So it was difficult to keep those guys behind, but I knew if they got past, they would just be running away. So I knew I had to defend properly to keep them behind, and I think I did a very good job of that.
I mean, now you're challenging for podiums now. I mean, you came into SFR through me. I mean, I'm the one that taught you into this league, and now you're an admin, you're a commentator admin. SFR has really helped you a lot, man. So not with you being an admin and all, being a better admin for us, but now with your race pace and your racecraft, is this make you become more of a better racer?
Oh yeah, 100%. Obviously, yeah, correct you on that, Oliver. Owner.
Yes, part owner. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah. The past year, it's been absolutely fantastic. I've loved every second of it, even racing. But yeah, these guys have been just great, really, and I'm still looking forward to the future, really, with SFR and see what happens, really.
Going into Mexico, are you challenging for another podium?
Yeah, 100%. Obviously, now I've got 2 podiums in a row now. Why not? You know, I've got nothing to lose now. I'm literally nowhere in I'm not challenging for the championship this season. Not challenging for the constructors' championship either.
Going out to have some fun.
Yeah, it's literally just me going have some fun. Whatever happens, it happens. You know. So that's just my aim for the last 4 races now. Yeah, just literally just see what happens, really.
I believe that's it. So that's fantastic from the both of you, and big GG Slater for the victory, moving the championship along. But you heard Jensen's voice there. He won 8 points is enough for him to collect the championship next weekend in Mexico. But will he get those 8 points? You never know. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for watching a 3/4 stream of a race after my massive technical hitch. But it's all sorted now. If I stream again, then there's going to be no problems. There'll be no problems. So hopefully that's going to change. That will change. So thanks for watching, guys. I really do hope you enjoyed the stream. And see you all next week for the Mexican Grand Prix. See you later.